do it. Of course, yeah. Um, yeah, so I guess it was like the Numbers Club in Houston. I think that's been open since the late 70s, so maybe it's is it like 50 years old, or is it just like maybe it's 48 years old, maybe it's 50 already, but it's at least as old as me or older. It's a nightclub and music venue in Houston, and what closed down off in the Heights Boulevard in White Oak was Fitzgerald's. That closed down. That establishment has been open from 1919 to it closed down in 2019 by the owner Sarah Fitzgerald. Yeah, it's called Fitzgerald's, and I guess their family acquired it 42 years ago. Or yeah, I was looking at the history of who played at Fitzgerald's, and a lot of it made sense. But I love how it had James Brown and Tina Turner on there. Yeah. Oh yeah, and Stevie Ray Vaughan played there too. My God. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, I guess Fitz or the late great Fitzgeralds used to have a lot more independent and rock and roll acts, and a lot of alternative rock and roll acts, and then Numbers tended to go towards the new wave and the like the industrial and electronic kind of side of things. So yeah. But they still had some rockers and stuff that played at Numbers though. Yeah, I always love Numbers, not just the CD layout. It's a CD club. It's like one of the like, if you want to go to a CD club, right? Like that's the club. Like I like the seediness. It's like everything's all black, like the interior except for, like neon and black light, and it's just like that traditional like 80s club feel, like Terminator. Like cyberpunk, where the people have the nose rings and the fucking crazy hair and shit, and like, they have the cage, and it's like, give me $5 and shit. It's like so old school. It's like great. Yeah, I mean, of course, there's some weird characters that go in there. Yeah, they got occasionally some bondage, occasionally some trannies, occasionally some weird shit. Definitely gay and lesbians hit it, pretty significantly. But Numbers has usually always had a broad-based appeal. So, for the most part, I would say. Yeah, I always love that, the Numbers Club, not just because of the name, but I love how the club has, for its symbol, after all these years, I guess 50 years, it has the number sign, Numbers, and it's apostrophe S. I always love that. Yeah, Fitzgerald's didn't have a cool symbol. It was just Fitzgerald's. But that's okay. Yeah, whereas numbers, it felt like you were going to some place where you weren't supposed to be at. And it had that, danger cyberpunk vibe to it. Tech noir. The Fitzgerald's, when you're ordering the tickets to see the shows, whether it's downstairs stage is called Zelda's, that lounge and that stage, the little part downstairs, and then the upstairs was the regular, like the big time, and it could hold more people. And yeah, those are some landmark places. Fitzgerald's, Numbers. Of course, one of my favorites from the old movie theater was Cactus Music and Video. The original was fucking amazing. And I know they sold or tore down the original Cactus Music and Video. And that place is oh man. Well, that Cactus Music and Video, I think the original was like in this old 1920s movie theater. So Fitzgerald's kind of had that, yeah, when you bought the ticket, like it was like sort of like you're getting old movie theater tickets at the box office. It's kind of a cool vibe to it. So it was Cactus Music and Video, and of course River Oaks Movie Theater. I think in the plague that one hit the dust, like Fitzgerald's, unfortunately. So Sarah Fitzgerald, I guess, retired and sold the land and the scrap to Fitzgerald. So she was like, I'm done with this. Like, she basically said, I can't. She pulled a Christine McVie, right? Like, I can't rock and roll and party and dance until 4 a.m. my entire life. So yeah, that's true. That would be cool if you could rock and roll and jam out till 4 a.m. every single night, and your whole life be a big concert or something. But yeah, that would be pretty neat, right? All the way to the grave, but yeah. I think people in River Oaks area, they were really angry about River Oaks cinema closing down. It's this like really famous art house cinema, and I saw many a film there with my buddies. I think the city should have preserved some of these places, like maybe not even as functional businesses necessarily, or maybe invested the money to have done that. But I think some of these places definitely should have been preserved as like cultural, Houston's cultural sites. But anyways. But the Houston city budget usually, money goes missing all the time, so yeah. Yeah, and the conservative, like Greg Abbott, there's always like Texas surplus, and then Houston is run mostly by liberals. There's like, where did all this money go? It's like, yeah, go figure. I wonder why that is. Sorry, we don't have another $20 million for the school, but our county judge just took a trip to Paris, Gay Paris. I know where the money's going, right? It's like Karen Bass in LA, the liberal leaders, they're like going off to different countries and going on vacation, and they're stealing the taxpayers' money. That's what's up. That's what's really going on, without a doubt. Corruption, kickbacks. That's what's really going on in a lot of liberal cities and liberal states. Liberal government. A lot of cronyism, like, oh, my brother, he doesn't have a job. Here's this job, $200,000 a year. I got your back. Yeah, a lot of that shit going on, unfortunately. But I can't say there's not any corruption going on in, Republican or conservative areas, but there's a lot of it going on in Democrat-run cities and counties and states. Yeah, we would have money for the school lunch program for the kids, but somebody had to go on that African vacation. Why is County Judge Lena Hidalgo in Paris? I have no fucking idea. Oh. Politician, a job where you don't normally have to do much, and then the taxpayers pay you to go on vacations. I should have got into that. So I heard Trump's going to send in some National Guard to Chicago, clean it up. And then Mayor Brandon Johnson, he has the haircut of a third, like somebody who's like 3 years old. He has the haircut where he makes a pyramid on his head or some shit. Like maybe like a third grade boy would have, like in 1988 or something. I don't know what's going on with that guy, but apparently Brandon Johnson spends a lot of time at the barbershop. Apparently hundreds of thousands of dollars making sure his hair looks right. That he makes a nice little mini pyramid on his head. I guess it looks cool. I don't know. I'm not a hair critic, but